And something I pitched a few months ago, like I said, the Burning Hammer podcast, we hit the nail on the head. And that is John Cena versus Austin Theory for the United States Championship has been made official. It's been something we've been talking about for months. And this segment went about exactly as I thought it was going to go. We've been saying it ever since we really thought about it. You're going to see what someone's made of when you put them in the ring, standing toe to toe with John Cena with mics in their hands. Now, I don't know if we necessarily found out exactly what Theory was made of, but it was not a great start for young Theory in his feud against John Cena. Dylan, why don't you take us through your initial thoughts on this promo between these two men?
Yeah, kind of like as you we were texting about this throughout the week, and as more time goes on, the worse I feel like Theory did in this promo. I mean, I don't mean to crush him because he's been doing really well the last like 6 months. I won't say like exceptionally well, but he's been doing a lot better.
Yeah, he's
Um,
definitely, I would say the word is he has been doing better.
yeah. But yeah, he got kind of cooked here. And I think it was so I will say I don't think like Theory was supposed to go out there and beat John Cena on the mic. I don't think that was the goal of the promo. Like I don't think the goal of the promo I also don't think like when Triple H went out there it was like our Triple H like was writing up this segment. Like I also don't think it was a Theory needs to like really hold his own against Cena in this segment. I feel like it was probably kind of designed for Theory to lose. That being said, he got fucking cooked, bro. Like bad, like, dude. I mean, and the comeback, like, is John Cena giving up? He was like, dude, I'm not giving up. You're not ready.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
dude, like,
it. Oh man, so my initial thoughts when I watched it was Cena fucking murdered him. Like put
hey,
that man in
bro.
a body bag, shipped him back to A Town down, and it was done. However, I didn't think that at first, I didn't think Theory necessarily did bad. But then the more I was just like thinking about it, the more I was at work and just thinking like what Theory could have said, the way he could have delivered things. I was like, dude, like, I don't know. Like, obviously, a lot of it is like pre-written and scripted for like what they're gonna say. And I think it's like you said, I don't think Theory necessarily like he, I don't know. It's just like
I don't think the plan was for Theory to go out there and win the mic battle with Cena. But
I don't think the plan was for a battle at all. I think the plan was Theory goes out there, says some dumb shit. Cena reminds people who the hell he is. And,
yeah.
but the whole thing is kind of like absurd. The more I was thinking about it, like, you're going to have Theory go out there, challenge John Cena for a match against his title, and Cena's going to be like, no, you ain't ready, bitch. And then,
Yeah,
like, that was like insane to me that,
bro.
like,
Like,
Cena's just like, you're not ready for me. Like,
yeah.
holy hell. And then,
Dude, and he's right because John Cena said it perfectly. He said, if you lose everything. And he goes, and if you win, you got to go out the next Monday to the hottest crowd in wrestling, the Raw after Mania, and and explain your and like, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
tell us why you're fucking and that's going to be a hard fucking crowd. And if you can't hold your own to explain that, you're going to get booed out of the fucking building.
yeah.
So
And
either way, he's like, let's see. He was like, you got 4 weeks, basically.
yeah, I mean, dude, it's kind of crazy. I feel like these last few promos from Cena, he's just been not giving a fuck and just like coming
Bro.
hard at people. Like he pretty much ended the debate. Like I don't care. He's the greatest on the mic current like ever, at least right now as it stands. Like
Probably, yeah.
I don't know. It could also just be because I saw the clip from the that A&E show where it was like the Rivals show, and there's a clip going around of like the one promo between The Rock and Cena, and The Rock had like his promo written on his wrist, and then Cena just went out there and fucking put him in a blender for it. You see that clip?
No,
Oh damn. So it could just
I
be
gotta
because I
watch.
just like, yeah, it was
Yeah.
insane.
I mean, no, I would agree. Cena's definitely among the best, if not the best. It's just hard for me to think off the top of my head right now. Jericho,
The Rock,
yeah,
Heyman,
Ric, Ric Flair,
Ric Flair
um,
for sure. But dude,
Heyman for sure though.
it was so funny, like him just being like, "No, you're not ready," and then
Yeah, bro.
him just being like, "You don't got it in here, you don't got it in here," and slaps him in the dick, and you don't got it
Yeah.
in there. And then
Yeah.
as he's leaving, he's like, "You should work on that last part," which was totally not planned because like his
Yeah.
music started to play, and then like he was talking, which was hilarious, bro. How is he gonna slap someone in the dick and then make fun of him for having a small dick, man?
Yeah, it was great. It's really gonna test. It's really gonna test Theory, man. I really hope that Austin Theory delivers. In these weeks leading up to Mania, and then at Mania.
Do you think this will be? How many times do you think they'll meet face to face again? Because before, I would say that would be the
They
last
might.
time.
They might
But
not.
the reports are Cena's done filming that movie that I can't remember what it was called. So
Okay. I would say maybe one more time.
maybe
Like
on the
maybe on
go
the go
home Raw.
home. Yeah, maybe on the go home Raw.
I think this is what I'm fully expecting. Theory needs to come crazy in these
Bro.
next weeks. Like I'm expecting that whoever was writing it was like, we're not going to like put everything out there on the first promo. So I do have
No,
faith.
and the same thing with the Seth and Logan thing. Like that's why it's
Yeah.
like everyone's getting too ahead of themselves. Like this may like we're like who knows? That Theory promo could go down as like an all-time bad promo if he continues to fucking suck in these next months. But that promo was obviously just obviously not designed for like Seth Rollins or Austin Theory to overwhelmingly try to get like a victory, or even like the Logan and Seth one was meant to have Logan stand tall in that segment. Seth, don't cook him too, you know what I mean? Like War
Yeah.
of the Words, like keep it pretty even with the words, and then Logan leaves standing tall because he knocks Seth out. Like what was Seth supposed to do? Like absolutely cook him and destroy him, and then Logan just gets mad and knocks him out, and everyone's like, well, dude, like it kind of just seems like Logan got mad that he was fucking like destroying him like on a personal level. Dude, it's Seth Rollins. There's so many things to say about Logan Paul, bro. He literally is like avoiding like tax evasion right now, apparently, and shit. Like, they talked about that. I don't know. That stuff that he did with on YouTube with the dead body, like there's
That's
so
coming.
much stuff.
That's coming.
Like
it
has to be, bro.
That's
Like
coming.
that's what I'm saying. Like people are yeah, just give it some time. But we'll see. It's gonna be a real test. What is your take on I'm gonna give the Logan and Seth thing more time, and we've harped on that so much. So I don't think we feel like Seth has to win. We're gonna be very upset if he doesn't. We'll give that more time when we talk about like when we get further in our like official like predictions episode and stuff. Just because I feel like we've talked about Seth and Logan so much in just the fact that Seth needs to win. But what about is there any part of you that would be okay with John Cena beating Austin Theory?
Deep down, my inner child, there is a part of me that I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little happy to see John Cena holding the US championship.
Yeah, it would be pretty
However,
cool.
the more mature part of me, the smarter part of me, no, Theory has to win. Like,
yeah. Okay. What if Theory, like, up into the thing? What if, like, going into Mania, it's like Theory was not looking great. Like he did not really, you know what I mean? Like he didn't like what if at this point we're going into Mania and we're like, bro, I really thought Theory was gonna kind of hold his own more in that fucking lead up. He really did not.
Well,
And now we're just about to have him go over on the greatest of all time, probably. Like,
well, there would be a lot of issues with that, mostly just being what Cena's schedule is gonna be. Because if
no,
he could
I
show
totally
up,
agree. I
then
don't
like
think John Cena is going to win. I don't think John Cena is.
I think something that I just thought about also is like, what if that's the direction they're going? What if the weeks leading up to it, it's like everyone's gonna be doubting Theory. Like Theory's like he's supposed to be the next guy, but the weeks leaving up, like everything's like
No,
proving that
bro,
he's
that's what
not
I
gonna
think
be
is
the guy.
That's what I think
But
is
then
happening.
at Mania, he proves that like he is going to be the guy because he's gonna beat John Cena. So I think that's definitely like I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised now if
I
we're
could
like
definitely see if
if the
yeah,
weeks
I could
leading up to it is the roast of Austin Theory, and then like him
the
needing to
go
prove
home
himself.
show. Well, I could see. I mean, you can't have him. You can't have him look horrible in the build up and then just wrestle a good match. We've seen him wrestle a good match. That's not the question. Like everyone knows he can like put on a really good match. Um, the
He's
question
definitely
is
going to be
like
carrying Cena in the match.
probably. Um, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm gonna hope that Cena is gonna be like a little more trained than he was for like SmackDown. Um,
Ah,
bro, you would think he would be a little more prepared.
I mean maybe a little, but like I'm not
You don't think he's
expecting.
gonna be a little more prepared? That was a tag team match, bro. He didn't even do anything. He went in and hit his finisher.
Yeah, but it was also just like he was. I mean, I have to. Okay, I need to have a little faith that he will be like a little
He
better.
wrestled for like 1 minute in that match.
But it's also just like the things on the side of like him just absolutely screaming moves out like at the top of his lungs for literally
Yeah,
everyone to hear. Like that's something that like he's always sort of been bad at. So
yeah.
but
I think it'll be easier at Mania though, with such a big stadium, and it won't be.
yeah, and
We'll see. I was just gonna say I could definitely see, but you just can't have Austin Theory like be like completely squashed like in the work on the mic and then just like go into Mania and just be like, now I'm gonna prove myself and beat John Cena in this match. I think I could definitely see the as it being like kind of like the roast of Austin Theory, and then Triple H goes, "All right, dude, this is your shot. Go home show. You got to go out there. This is your promo. Like this is it. This needs to be the promo of your career. Show us everything. Give it
so
everything you got on the go home show." And then we get the I'm tired of being disrespected. I worked my entire damn life. And I'm not going to have 40-year-old John Cena look at me and tell me I'm not ready for a match. John Cena is not ready for me. Like some shit like that. Like,
well, and because I think that's like the things I would like to see, like what I think Theory needs to do is stay away from like the cheesy jokes, making fun of John Cena's bald spot. Like I
yeah,
think he needs to go out there and he needs to lay down the facts. So like this is like literally I thought of what he could have said. So Theory could just like come out and then like whether this is with John Cena there or not, I think his best promo is probably going to be with John Cena not in the same ring as him. Like, we just got to be honest. So Theory can come out. And I think in the weeks leading up to it, I think the way that could not necessarily like it's going to be the roast, but I think it could be people just like coming up to him and be like, hey, man, just like random people like fucking Ricochet, just like egging him
yeah,
on, be like, hey, man, like, I don't think you're like the next guy. Just like little things like that, like the
yeah,
locker room sort of doubting him, and then him coming out, and then just coming out, and he needs that aggression. He's got to come out,
yeah,
he's got to grab the mic, and he's just got to be like, listen, I'm talking directly to you, John Cena.
yeah,
You used to live by 3 words: hustle, loyalty, and respect. But that's just the thing, John. You used to live by those words. Where's your hustle? You show up one night a year. We used to be your home, and you turned your back on all of us. You wrestle one night. You lost your hustle for professional wrestling. Where's your loyalty, John? Like I said, you just wrestled. You come home for one night a week. Where's your loyalty to the fans? Where's your loyalty to all of the people backstage? Where's your loyalty to the business? And let's talk about respect, because you got none of it. You have no respect for your peers, you have no respect for your bosses, and you have no respect for the fans, the people who made you who you are today, John. You are a hypocrite, and I'm going to prove that at WrestleMania 39. Something like
Yeah,
that.
bro.
It's
We need
like he just
something
needs to
like
be
that.
more
Like, just give
aggressive,
us,
bro.
yeah, give us some
Give me
passion.
give me some passion, brah. That's all we really need. Like, don't go for the cheesy jokes. Like, just go out there, lay down the facts, man. Like, I want him to channel his inner MJF. Now, he doesn't have to go out there and
Yeah.
scream at the top of his lungs, but like, just be more serious. That's really all we got to do. So,
Yeah.